All right, everybody, I have my very bright coast flashlight right now. It is almost 9 o'clock. I wanted to go ahead and give everybody a quick update on the Shindaiwa 22T. So as you all know, when I bought this, it had the original Walboro carburetor on it, and I think it leaked. It leaked like after running it for a while, because like if it sat or if I started it from cold, like it'd be fine, but if I put it down and it was like warm, it would leak for some reason or whatever. I put it back on and it doesn't seem to be leaking right now, because I actually had an extra aftermarket carburetor that I got for a for a Shindaiwa T230, but it also fit a Ryobi trimmer that I actually got for free. But I looked it up and it actually fit for a Shindaiwa T230, also a 22T. So I put that aftermarket one on here and it ran good for a month or so, right? Well, one time, just last week, I put it back away after cleaning it. Came back the next morning, it had no fuel in the tank. It had little fuel in the tank, but when I got it out next morning, it had no fuel in the tank. That was the first thing. Number two is I actually flipped it over on its side when I was looking at the fuel tank, and once I tipped it over on its side, raw fuel started pouring out of the muffler. So it was ultra flooded. I don't know why the aftermarket carburetor failed or something. This is the original Walboro that I had. I put it back on. It still seems to be running good off of it, regardless of I thought it was leaking. Again, I don't know why the aftermarket one failed so suddenly and started leaking as badly as it was, because it was running good off of it for the time being. I put the original Walboro one back on it. If it needs a new one, it's going to be about 60 bucks, and if it needs a new one, I'm probably going to buy it for it, because I mean, I absolutely love this trimmer, and I think that whatever it's going to need for the most part will be worth it. And also, as I'm talking, being as late as it is, one of our neighbors is riding around on their ATV, and another one of our neighbors is also mowing their backyard with their John Deere ride-on. So I guess I don't have to feel too bad about making noise, because we have an ATV and a ride-on lawnmower riding around right now. So yeah. But anyway, like I said, this trimmer is great. I love it. Like I said, I had to redo some tape. I mean, I made the handle look kind of pretty. I taped up and put some zip ties around the little conduit that wraps the kill switch and throttle cable, which throttle cable is, it's a little sticky. It kind of goes down a bit slow. Like I said, I don't know if the cable is worn out or if the fact that the cable is being ran through this torn up thing. I mean, it's worn out, like I said. So like I said, the cable sticks a little bit. As you can see, it kind of retracts a little bit slowly. So yeah. And then once it sticks, the head will spin, and I don't like that. When a head spins and an idle sounds like it's kind of low, or, you know, whatever by that, it's just kind of annoying. So hopefully that if it, I don't know if the cable's a little stretched or something, or who knows, maybe it's the actual carburetor shaft that's actually sticking. No idea. But like I said, it's not perfect, but I don't expect it to be. If it, like I said, if it needs an OEM carburetor, chances are I am probably going to get it for it. Am I going to buy a new handle or whatever? Probably not, because, I mean, it seems to be working good right now. I mean, I'm definitely happy with it. So, yeah, a little bit of tape and everything works perfectly fine. I guess we can start it up real quick. I'm not going to rev it. We're just going to let it idle. Just wanted to rev it a little bit to see if the cable would stick. It didn't look like it was. So like I said, only time will tell if the carb is going to leak or how good the cable still is. Like I said, I mean, it's an old trimmer, and I got it for cheap too, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect. But like with everything, I have a stupid, weird kind of thing wrong with me. Well, not saying there is something wrong with me, but it's just I have a weird bad habit of, if it's an old machine like this, it's like I don't expect it to be perfect, but I want it to be as perfect as humanly possible. Mainly because when it comes to old machines, I like making them as good as I possibly can, because it's just, you know, old stuff just means a lot to me. and just making it as perfect as I possibly can. Again, after a while, it just is a good feeling. So that's why I'm trying hard to make this as good as I can. Again, this video did not have to be that long. It's just kind of a little update that whatever is wrong with this will definitely get fixed. But for now, it is, again, okay. Time will tell if this Walboro carb is going to last or if it's going to leak. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.